Well, extraordinary stuff, and it's made headlines, of course, around the entire world. I've never had so many calls and texts and messages and emails asking for interviews or just commenting. And this morning, in his first public appearance since the interview, Cristiano said he won't be silenced.
In
my life, the best timing is always my timing. Obviously, on your side, it's easy to give an opinion. It's easy to write many times the truth, many lies about me. The best timing is always my timing.
Well, we can all have our view about how Cristiano Ronaldo might be feeling, why he did this, but sometimes the best people to ask are those who've been in the cauldron of high-level sport. Kevin Pietersen is, for me, the best England batsman of his generation, but his international career for England was cut short after a high-profile fallout with his employers, the ECB, and he joins me now. Kevin, great to see you.
Thanks
when you watched it, what did you make of Ronaldo's mindset? Why he did this? What may have been behind it?
I think he's at the end of his tether. I think if you read the reports and you see why he's been in the news and how many times he's been in the news, for all the wrong reasons by him, but all the right reasons by clearly his employees. And these things happen to people for reasons that they don't want. And when I was watching, I mean, I just got back from Dubai yesterday, and I got up every morning and I just watched it. I was one of your 15 million that watched the full interview. I didn't watch you. I watched him, Piers, and it was incredibly enlightening.
You're laughing at.
It was incredibly enlightening because you can sort of see a similar position to what I had. Now, not for any stretch of the imagination am I sitting here saying that I'm as famous as Cristiano Ronaldo, because it's absolutely not true. You just talked about how famous he is. But what you could see is that actually he's very unhappy in a place that he should be happy.
And feels disrespected.
Well, forget disrespect. I hate the word disrespect. There are two places when you are in a cauldron and you are a top athlete and you're right at the top of your game where you should feel happy, you should feel comfortable, and you should be able to do whatever you want because that's where you should be free. That's at home with your family. And the second place is at the training ground. You can see he's unhappy at the training ground. Now, I know that Carrington, and I think it's called Carrington, where Man United trains, their facility isn't up to scratch.
No.
Have a look at his social media and look where he trains. Look how he practices. To be the best, you have to live the best life. And to be the best, you have to continually need to grow. And we all talk about being that high-level athlete. It's that extra 1%.
What is it like? I mean, I remember this with you when you were going through your problems with England. We spoke a lot over that time. And the thing that really incensed you was all this drip, drip, drip of stuff that was coming out about you, most of which I knew wasn't true because you were telling me the reality. Cristiano, the same thing. It's the constant drip, drip, drip of negative stories about him, 95% of which he says are completely untrue. I've been talking to him regularly for 6 months through this process, and I know when I fact-check these things in real time, he said this is not true, it's not true, it's not true, or one is true, or whatever. It's the constant overriding negativity.
Well, you know, you've been editor of newspapers, you've been in the media. There are stories that get drip-fed to journalists about certain
people who want to knife them.
Who want to knife certain athletes. And one thing I hate is that tall poppy syndrome. I mean, why can't he be celebrated here? I mean, I was in Dubai now, got back yesterday, and no one can believe how this country are going after Cristiano Ronaldo. They cannot believe it. The people in the airport